With the Miami Heat and the Portland Trailblazers continuing trade talks on Damian Lillard, there's been allegedly the possibility, instead of the Brooklyn Nets being the third team to trade for Tyler Herro, it might actually be the Toronto Raptors who have a penchant for acquiring Toronto, well, not Toronto, but Miami Heat's Tyler Herro, who has been, I guess, like a victim of disparaging because people have just been talking trash, like, oh, nobody wants Hero, this and that. And I'm not saying Hero's a bad player. I think he's a fantastic offensive player, borderline all star. Obviously, the defense is a concern, but he shows when he's like when he tries, he can be at least, not an absolute, I guess you would say, liability on the defensive edge. Okay, it's not like he's 5'6" and he's just getting dunked on. No, this guy can make up for it. It's just about the effort, and I think it's there. So let's talk about the possibility of how the Toronto Raptors maybe be interested in Tyler Herro and what they might have to give up. So we know that the Portland Trailblazers don't have much interest in Tyler Herro, according to Yahoo Sports, Jake Fisher. Now, people forget that Tyler Herro's Sixth Man of the Year, recently. So the Toronto Raptors, got rid of Fred VanVleet, let him walk, and they replaced him with Dennis Schroeder. And we've all heard the Pascal Siakam rumors, but when we look at this team, Tyler Herro, if they really, we're assuming that Kyle Lowry, along with multiple draft picks and probably Nikola Jovic and Jaime Jaquez, one or the other, will go to Portland, and Lowry will probably be bought out by the Trailblazers as he's expiring. So Tyler Herro would have to go somewhere else. And because Toronto has 16 players on the roster and Jeff Dalton in his non-guaranteed contract, their payroll exceeds $160 million. So they would have to come close to matching the $27 million. That would mean they'd have to either part ways with Gary Trent or OG Anunoby or a combination of players, which, for me, I don't necessarily know what would be perfect. Like, if you could say like Malachi Flynn and a first round pick to the Blazers and then maybe Gary Trent to Miami would be cool. The other deal I could see is like you package Thad Young, Otto Porter. Okay, like there's a couple guys on Thad Young, Chris Boucher, Otto Porter. And I think you can get the deal done that way. I think I wouldn't trade Gary Trent or any of that guys. I would do, like Chris Boucher plus Thad Young is 19.75. You throw in Otto Porter, that gets you to like $26 million. So that's the deal I would do. Send the first round pick to the Blazers, and then you ask the Blazers, do you want Thad Young, Chris Boucher, or Otto Porter? If they say yes to one of them, you send that, and then you send the other two guys, Chris Boucher, Thad Young, to the Heat or all three. I actually don't think that's a bad of a deal. Oh, I mean, again, it's all circumstances and what potentially is going to be done. As we really don't know what they want this upcoming season for the services of those players. Like, I think you could really get yourself Thad Young, or like the Heat could get themselves like Thad Young and Otto Porter, Chris Boucher and Otto Porter for Tyler Herro with Dame. Like, I actually would like be pursuing the hell out of this deal. So let me hear your thoughts.